Good morning. I just wanted to get on here for a minute and speak about a couple things real quick. Sorry, I've been doing a lot crying. Watchman community. First of all, I love all of you. I've learned a lot, grown a lot. My faith is so much stronger because of many of you. My growth has been because of many of you. You've helped me to understand a lot of things. Whew. But first, let me tell you why I didn't really get involved in this last date that went and passed by. Not that I wasn't looking, watching, waiting for his return, as I do every single day. But my heart is heavy. Because the devil has had his day with this. But not this last time, but the time before that when it was a high watch date. My oldest that we adopted, he loves Jesus so much. We bought the two older ones Bibles, and he reads in his quite often. And in fact, when I went through my whole the Lord waking me up process, he has been my rock, the one I've been able to go to and talk with, because, you know, what happens when you become a Christ follower, you lose a lot of people. And they think you're crazy. Like the song, crazy people, trust in Jesus. Well, that's me. It's kind of been my theme song with some people, and I even made comments about it. We had a good laugh about it, but that's okay. I don't really care what people think of me as long as they know Jesus through me, or see Jesus through me, or know Jesus through me. That's my job. But back to what I was saying. I get all sidetracked all the time when I'm talking, sorry. But my son, I'll never forget it, the date came and went. And my husband went to pick him up from practice after school, and he picked him up and he was crying when he got in the car, just bawling. And my husband, who I'm working on, calls me and he says, Susan, why are you telling these kids that the rapture was coming? And I said, what are you talking about? And he said, well, Carson's in the car just bawling and crying. Stop putting this stuff in these kids' head. So I said, put it on speakerphone, and he did. And I said, Carson, even though we have high watch dates, and we know because we look around and we read our Bibles and we study and we know it's time. Even people who have just a little bit of inclination of Jesus or the times or what the Bible says are realizing it. I said people who have never known or know something's up. I said we know we're in the season, but we always look. It's our job. Our job is to look. It's also to tell people of him, spread the gospel, and get as many people to know who Jesus is. That's our job. I said, yes, I want to go home just as bad as you. I'm homesick too. This world's wicked and I don't want to be here. But we still have a job to do. Okay? And so we talked some more when he got home. So there you go. There's the reason why I don't get into big actual dates and say, thus saith the Lord anymore, because I've seen what it does to people. I had 2 examples there. One who loves Jesus and is seeking, but is still young and naive enough that it crushed them when it came and went. Then I had another person who is just starting to figure things out and get angry about the situation. But now to the Watchman community, who I love so much. I have seen some wicked videos, wicked posts, comments. And all I do is sit and cry and pray about it, because it breaks my heart to see us who are to love each other and show the love of Christ being this way towards each other. That is not what he would want. And then I think about the old devil himself sat there laughing. Boy, look at that witness you guys are showing. To people who are just starting to figure things out. So all I could do is say, Lord, please help them. Because we love each other. We're supposed to love each other. And then the kids was asking me about some things today, like that they've seen in their lives and things, and it bothers them. And I'm like, why do they live their life that way? We know it's wrong. Why are they doing that? And I said, let me tell you something, kids. I said, you love the people. You pray for them. You may not like the choices they make or the way they live their life, because you know it's not pleasing. But it's the influences in this world and the evilness of this world that get us to live fleshly. But you still love and pray for the people. Even us, we make choices sometimes that are not pleasing to God. But he loves us. So please stop. Let's pull back together and do what we are supposed to do. We're running out of time. Have a good day.